done for the year with torn ligaments in her right knee, suffered Tuesday. So quickly, Vandersloot, DeShields, Williams, and Adolson. As for the Aces, they're going with Kelsey Bone is their other big, along with Asia Wilson. Kelsey Plum, Kayla McBride, and Ty Tamara Young.
Trying to see if they can get her in some type of foul trouble. But getting to the line, what this team has done, now that's 2 quick turnovers for the Aces. And we've talked about the possessions. They've got to be able to also get back in transition. And the best way for Chicago to score is when the defense isn't ready in transition.
Kelsey Plum for 3.
She did a good job of just taking her time and setting it up.
Bone. Back to Plum for 3. Yes.
And if she gets started early, there's no telling what Kelsey Plum can do.
Into Kelsey Bone.
Nice, great job by Kelsey Bone. She gathered the ball.
Diamond DeShields. So smooth for 3.
And that's the three-point defense we spoke about earlier. And it's really going to make a difference if they're going to be able to make that tonight, because Chicago does a really good job. So they'll have to be off their game for the Aces.
Another one inside. But make no mistake, we talk about the three-point defense. Bill Lambert says we're not going to change who we are and what we're doing. We've been successful at times on letting them hit their outside threes. Of course, the Sparks at home here.
Is a great three-point shooting team. So if the Aces are able to do as well with their layups on the inside and force themselves to the line.
5 of 6 from the field as the Aces are right now. There was Vandersloot.
We're going to be looking at tonight is that backdoor cut that Chicago does. And right there, Tamara was in great position to play defense on that.
To start. Quickly 0 for 2. Vandersloot 1 for 3. Don't count on that for all night. Ty. And up top of the key. No good. 4 Aces around, and Sloot with the rebound.
And it looked like everybody was waiting for the other person to get it, and it results in another basket.
If they hit me, it's going to hurt, but they got to catch me first.
She's light as a rock. That means that she's so quick that she punishes you with that quickness.
Point shooting changes everything for the Aces. Left hand trying to finish. Parker unable to get it, but again, the rebound open, and Alex Montgomery recovers. He wants this team to do that they never get far away from it anymore.
And if they do, he pulls and reins them right back in so they can get back on track. And one of the things he does is every day he emphasizes what the culture of this team is.
Trying to finish another missed layup for the Aces. And a quick down, 2 buckets consecutively by Indoor, and a tie game at 19 apiece. Harper checking in. Just a roster issue. It's all fixed now. She is in, and immediately Quigley finishes. She is gone without playing basketball since she was 6. Kicked out to the outside. Wow, nice by Kalia Copper.
Shots in the lane as opposed to contested threes. He also talked about layups. He said we're not going to win if we can't make those. And then on the other side of the ball, no second chance opportunities. Everybody needs to rebound, guys.
Indoor down, and painfully so. See her foot slip when she landed.
Yeah, and you hate to see that when a shooter goes up and comes down in a bad position. And as she's going up, she's contested. Ooh, she came down on De'Erica Hamby's foot. That ankle rolled all the way over. And it looks like it's still disjointed. You can't really tell, but it looks like it's still turned. I don't know if she's dislocated or what the case is.
Take a look one more time at her right foot.
And as she's coming, as De'Erica closes out, that ankle rolls all the way over. A little curve to it. I don't know if maybe she dislocated it. But we won't speculate. We'll hope for the best for her.
They came over to talk to you. What did she share with you?
They've looked at it and they've decided that it's a flagrant 1. And it's really weird that they...
Mariah Jefferson looking at her options.
And a great job by Nia Coffey with the decision.
Bride. Hard drive trying to get baseline. Cut off. Going to keep that ball alive. Mo through hands. What a pass. Yes.
Zero rhythm, but they found a the score.
He's going for it.
She made a great block out.
How about Asia Wilson's block out?
And she shielded the defender.
Bride. Over to Plum on the corner. Comes in, batted away. How about Swords?
Carolyn Swords rushing over the flash.
This pace is no joke. You said it at the beginning, Risha.
Mason with that strong, sweet move going to her left.
Spreading around the league as well.
Yeah, and Katie, we're happy to have you join us at the table to take $154 million. That's not, what they're talking about, right? It's about respect for the game. It's about how much they're putting in. It's about that these players are going overseas to earn the boat.
And the thing that we talked about with them, in my personal experience, you know that you're playing this game, the game that you love, but financially, you're not making the money that you would like to. But because you love this game, you want to play at home in front of your home family and your crowd and just be here. But you go overseas because that's where the money was. And one of the things that the ladies talked about was the fact that even in Forbes, it mentioned that the NBA gets 50%, where the women get 25%. They also spoke to marketing and how it has to raise up the level.
Mayweather was here. There's plenty of great men that are supporting this league, that are coming out and watching these games. Finish by McBride. All-star voting.
Her not making the money, or the WNBA not making enough money that they don't even have a conversation to be having right now. She's like, you don't know my story. You don't know me.
That will not fall for Parker. McBride with Quigley in front of her. Quigley and one.
Quigley, she had her hand on her the whole time. She was able to get it up and over the front of the rim. And look at the enthusiasm by Carolyn Swords and Mariah Jefferson.
You know what I think of when I see that? Favorite player for McBride, all 13 of her points. Now 15 in the second quarter. Vandersloot. Oh, but she started off this game with 2 quick ones. Quigley, anything you can do, I can do better.
And she ran right to her spot. She didn't even venture in to challenge.
Get it.
And once again, in transition. Too easy for the Sky to get down there and get this layup.
Coach and said, Coach, I got a question for you. How can I help Allie Quigley get open better? How can I do that for Quigley? Amber Stocks, like music to my...
Her basketball IQ is very high. Right here you see Mariah going hard to the basket.
Sloot back to Dolson. Dolson's open, nails it for 3.
And that weak side post has got to know that that's the next pass.
House. What a beautiful delivery. Quigley.
And she looked at the outstretched.
All-star three-point contest last year. Bone moving without the ball underneath.
Good job. She set the screen and then she rolled to the basket.
Courtney Vandersloot, who coached her at Gonzaga. Didn't want to make it sound like she was new to the league. Talked about how competitive she was. He broke things up with that team who dominated by for both teams. Ty, off the glass, nice and slow, all alone.
And you want to give back to help other veterans, whether it's getting on their feet or recognition, whatever we can do to help out our fellow veterans.
Well, thank you so much for being a part of it.
Stood and received the admiration. We certainly appreciate their service. Third quarter action, an 8-0 run by the Aces. Ended there with that bucket. The Sky 0 for 3 from beyond the arc in the second half. We talked about how critical that was going to be. They've been cold, or the defense has been better in the second half. Or injured earlier today in this game. Another finish on the other side for Asia Wilson. What a nice cut underneath. No foul called on Bone. But
on that defensive play.
Coach, another one whose minutes are going to be going up with those injuries. Inside, return in the favor. Wilson to McBride. Shot falling. Great rotation by Copper. Yeah, the problem, right, Rusha? We know why she's hesitating there. At least we can speculate why shots have not been falling for her inside. Took that moment to gather herself, and it cost her.
You look at
only one way. Full
right
speed.
there, you see the defense by Diamond DeShields. She plays great defense in the open court. All alone with Kayla McBride and picked her pocket.
Jefferson. Wilson, top of the key. So smooth. Inbound play, solid in the sky, retake. Starting it, then closing out for that three-point shooter. Wilson, give me the ball.
And you see Chris Paul over there shaking his head.
You see something you like, you see a player on the move. Kayla McBride, Vandersloot next to her. Finish. Jefferson. First bucket made. Sloot, quick inside.
And right there, the Aces have got to make sure that they connect.
That was a puzzling call, but you got to move on. Next play as Quigley goes up over the long arm of Carolyn Swords. The lead cut to 2. McBride for 3. That's a big one. Inside, beautiful movement.
And a great setup by Vandersloot.
For skill.
Another one. Woo. And another one.
Defensively, Wilson on fire.
And third time's a charm for the Sky. Coach Bill Laimbeer drew up for these Aces.
Kayla McBride, all toughness and light off the glass.
And she saw the same play that she's been getting. They collapsed.
Feels Kelsey Plum has it. A hard fall.
Diamond DeShields in a great position to deflect the ball. But as she did, she completely lost her balance and hit that side really hard, trying to get it in. And she hit her elbow and her hip on that left side.
Aces basketball, 7 seconds remaining. McBride swarms, tie, hit hard.
Huge collision in the backcourt with Diamond DeShields and Ty Young. Ty's got to suck it up, take your time, walk to the line, and get these free throws. Kayla kicks it out, and both of them are going for the ball. Ooh, that's a nice shot to the side of the head and the shoulders.
It wouldn't be a between-game practice if we didn't have somebody with a black eye.
On the road. So this will be a split between the Aces and the Sky.
Vandersloot's 3 is good, but the Aces have given themselves a bit of a cushion. Now it's just about being smart. And the Aces win in the house.